Hi, everybody. I want to take this opportunity to talk to you for a few minutes about some things on our heart. We're close to the end of the calendar year as far as 2013. And I think when you think of end of the years, you always look back and you want to reflect a little bit and evaluate the year that the Lord's given you. And I think from a school standpoint, God has blessed us once again. We've had a great first semester, and He's blessed us with an increased enrollment. In May, we'll have the largest graduating class we've ever had here at Seffner, so we're very grateful for what He's done. But while we're looking and while we're thinking about what we'd like to see happen in the years to come, we thought it'd be good to do maybe just a little state of the school address as far as what's taking place here. And as we were thinking about that, the different areas in our school and looking at each and every one of them almost exclusively, we've seen how God's blessed. I think about the staff He's given us, and I really feel like this year we have some of the best teachers collectively as a staff that we've ever had in the history since I've been here. And so we're grateful for that, and we know that the students benefit from that. And then I thought also spiritually, we placed more of an emphasis on the chapel services in the secondary department this year. We've had some students step up and just do a great job with that, and there's a better spiritual climate on our campus because of that. There's other things, obviously, that go on to try to help develop our kids spiritually. I think of the great job Miss Norton does with the missions trip. I believe I heard there's 49 going on that this year. It grows every year. And then we've had some other students step up and start weekly devotionals that are student-led devotional groups each week. So spiritually, we're seeing improvements. From an academic standpoint, our last three valedictorians have gone to Johns Hopkins, and University of Notre Dame. So that says quite a bit right there about what the Lord's done to help improve our academics. We have 7 AP classes now, and so students are being able to earn more and more college credit when they graduate here from our school. Obviously, technology's been a main emphasis, and because of what the Lord's allowed us to do and the direction we've had, to be honest with you, there's a lot of schools now looking at us as the front runner in technology integration in the school. So our kids don't have to take a backseat to any Christian school in this area as to the opportunities they have from a technology standpoint. Then our fine arts, and we just got finished enjoying our chorus programs and our band concerts, and then the drama production. Every year they get better. Every year there's more and more students that want to participate. Mr. Smith's led the band, and it's grown every year. Mr. Skiles and Miss Norton lead the choral departments. And to be honest with you, if the room that we have chorus in was bigger, which is some of the things I want to talk to you about, we could probably have 30 more students that have a desire to be in those programs. So we've seen improvements in fine arts. We've seen improvements in athletics. We've had state qualifiers in cross country. Our girls basketball team has gone to the Final Four 2 out of the last 3 years. We've had state champions in track. And so we're able to develop and enhance our middle school sports program. We've started football, basketball, baseball, and softball. And so there's a lot of things going on, wonderfully exciting from an athletic standpoint. Our football program, in its 4th-year history, had the best season it's ever had. So the future looks bright as far as our athletic program is concerned. And then our facilities. I think it's easy for you to see the commitment we've tried to make to improve the facilities that we have. Now something that's a challenge is a lot of the facilities are older. And so we've had to invest money in those things and try to make them look as sharp as they can. But the next step that we need to take from a facility standpoint is we need a new academic building. And so that's something I want us to be thinking about and talking about a little bit more later. Then from a campus safety standpoint, I know that's very important to you as parents. We've invested to put the gates up and the camera system that we have all over the campus, and we're trying to make sure you know that the number one priority for us here at Seffner Christian Academy is make sure that our students and our school families are safe. So all these areas we've seen improvements in, and I thank the Lord for them. To be honest with you, there's one area where we have not seen improvement, and it's really a crucial area to any ministry, to any school, and its continued success. And it's the area in giving. And if you'd let me, I'd just really like to share with you kind of the burden that I've been carrying, what's been on my heart about this. just to be honest with you, it's been a little bit discouraging. You know, the things that we have tried to do here to make our school the best it can be. We compete against various Christian schools in Hillsborough County, Pinellas County, Polk County. And we go over there and we see some of the things that they're able to do because of significant financial contributions. Almost every school that we go to, they have a billboard out front with a thermometer that says annual fund, and it's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars of funds that are given. Just 2 weeks ago, I took our middle school boys basketball team to a Christian school in Largo and walked into a brand new facility that they were given a $100,000 check to complete. And I tell you, while I'm happy for them, I so badly want to see that happen here at Seffner Christian Academy. I believe our kids deserve the facilities here that these other schools have. I believe they need the state-of-the-art classrooms. They need better fine arts rooms. We need a bigger weight room, and on we could go. But just to be frank with you, it's not going to happen if we don't see an improvement in the giving. And the reason we're sending this video to you, and there'll be a letter that details a little bit more what I'm trying to share with you, is because we know that this is the time of the year, the end of the calendar year, where people start thinking about where am I going to contribute some funds. And what I'm asking you to do is please pray about Seffner Christian Academy being someone you would consider a significant donation to. And there's a number of different things we'd like to see take place next school year. And a lot of it does have to do with facilities. The very first is our preschool building on the hill. That's one of our oldest buildings. It was one of the first buildings on our property when our school started in 1983, and we badly need to renovate that. That's going to be about a $50,000 project. But I believe our teachers deserve it, and I believe obviously our little ones up there deserve it. So that's one thing we want to do. As I mentioned, we need to expand our fine arts classrooms. We need to expand our weight room this year. We have more athletes in our athletic program than we ever have. And those of you that follow the athletes, you realize we are in an extremely competitive classification. And so we want to give our kids not only a chance to be successful on the field, but then to be able to earn scholarships when they graduate from here. And we need a new bus or a newer bus. We have so many teams going back and forth. And I believe, once again, our kids ought to be able to ride in the type of vehicles that they're proud of and that these other schools have. And so there's a lot of things that we need to do, and the only way it's going to happen is if the Lord moves on people's heart for them to understand there's a place that we want to get to, but I'm going to have to get behind it financially to do that. And so I want to ask you as I close to once again think about what you can do. We understand you might not have the wherewithal to pay for a whole project, but I assure you that every dime you give is going to help us accomplish the things that we want to for our kids. I love this place. I love our school family, but I want to see it get to where we know it can get and where I believe the Lord wants it to get. But it's going to take funds for us to do that. So I appreciate your time. I hope you'll pray about it. I hope you'll spread the word. God's doing some wonderful things here, and we want to take this to another level from a facility standpoint. All righty? Well, you have a wonderful Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless.